You pick the side, I just hope you gon' stand on it.
Welcome back to the Stand On It podcast. We made it to episode 14, y'all. You know what it is. We have real conversations breaking down the games that we love, the NFL, the NBA, with no clickbait, no bullshit, man. Just real sports talk from our perspective. My name is Khalil. I'm here with my co-host.
Well, Delonte, man, we back in the studio.
Yes, sir.
Time, man.
Yes, sir. It's been a minute. Want to thank y'all for rocking with us. If you've been following us on the socials, if you've been checking out our YouTube page, thank you for all the support. Like, share, subscribe, repost the page when you can. We appreciate all the love, y'all. Now to get into it, man, week 13. It's week 13 in the NFL.
As we speak.
Sitting with my boy on a Sunday after my Niners just won. But this season, it's a lot of changes. It's a lot of different powerhouse teams this year, and the landscape look a little different. So we want to kind of go over just a couple, talk about them a little bit, and then we'll get on into our predictions for next year. The first couple teams, 3 new teams to success given their recent history.
Yep.
The Seahawks, the Patriots, the Broncos. With these 3 teams, brother, which one stands out? Which one's the most surprising? And then which one do you trust to make a playoff push?
Most surprising for sure would be the Patriots. Even though I had them finishing second, just missing out on the playoffs, but to be 10-2 right now, winning 8 straight games in a row, nobody's seen that coming. Drake May is probably either second or first and leading the MVP conversation right now. So I would say the most surprising and the team that I would say that could go far would be the Broncos. If Bo Nix can just manage the game and don't turn the ball over and make timely throws and timely first downs and touchdowns, I think they can go far because that pass rush is on a historic pace on breaking the sack record for most sacks in one season. So I think they are going to be a tough out for sure.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think the Patriots are definitely the biggest surprise for me. I knew the Broncos' defense was going to be stout. It was really just about if they quarterback could keep the ball out of the other team's hands. Man, the Patriots though they look like convincingly good, and I don't think anybody like watching football kind of knew that. I think folks kind of assumed there might have been some Drake May hype here or there.
For sure.
But I don't think people thought on 3 sides of the ball, offense, defense, and special teams, that team was going to be a first-place lock all around.
For sure.
The team I trust to go deep, I mean, ironically, is the Broncos. And this isn't like trust to make it to the make it to the Super Bowl, but
right.
make it to the playoffs and have like a really competitive playoff push. Mm-hmm. I think the Seahawks' route to the playoffs is going to be really hard.
For sure.
And what the Broncos have done in their division and in their conference is impressive. So,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, man. All except for Sam Darnold, but it's really the second-year quarterbacks that made the jump. Drake May, second-year quarterback. Bo Nix, second-year quarterback.
Yeah.
We'll get to Caleb Williams and the Bears later, but he's a second-year quarterback, so it's like everybody's making that jump. And all of those people I just named, they're going to most likely be in the playoffs this year, so it's really crazy to see.
JSM, boy, I mean, them Seahawks, I'm not going to lie, that makes Sam Darnold look a whole hell of a lot better.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And they were talking about on a couple different radio shows and on X, or I'm going to call him Twitter because that's what his mama named him. They were talking about like the Seahawks throw the ball the fewest in the league, right?
Yeah.
They have the fewest pass plays, throwing downs, and throwing attempts in the league, which I think is pretty impressive. To me, that just means they have plays scripted up for their number one, of which he's getting open. He's beating defenses. He's beating coverage. I mean, and Sam Darnold is just dropping it in a bread bag. So, yeah, it'll be tough for them to get to the playoffs and do well, just given that NFC gauntlet. But,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, these 3 teams have been a surprise. And, new faces leading and winning well in the league this year. Some new faces that are losing this year. Or they're at 500, which is uncharacteristic. We got the Chiefs and the Ravens, 2 very highly, esteemed and talked about teams. Our boy Lamar, then the Chiefs, who've been, dominant what is it with the 6-6 teams? I know they've had injuries. I know the receiving core for the Chiefs have just gotten back. But what is it this year that has these teams at 6-6?
I'm gonna start out with the Chiefs. They had a tough loss in the Super Bowl. We all watched that. Got the shit beat out of them by the Eagles. Patrick Mahomes still running for his life to this day. But last year they was 12-0 in one-score games, NFL record. This year they were 1-6 in one-score games, and that's the reason why they got 6 losses. And like we said a couple pods ago, that's not sustainable to keep doing that, winning those type of games, because you got to be real meticulous and make sure that you do everything right to win the game. Like, you can't have penalties. You got to make timely first downs. If you're on defense, you got to make timely plays, sacks, pass breakups, interceptions, something.
Right.
And it's just not sustainable all the time. And like you said, it's like a equivalent to the Warriors dynasty. Like, you play all those games every year to the finals. Like, Chiefs was always in the Super Bowl, or at least the AFC Championship game.
It's gonna tax you.
Yeah, so, they got older players. Travis Kelce's 37 years old. He's not himself no more. Chris Jones, not looking like Chris Jones right now. Patrick Mahomes not really looking like himself either. So, it's just like that's real taxing on the body. But I just think everybody, you get in your best shot from when you play the Chiefs, bro. Like, everybody want to beat them. Like, they're the talk of the town. They're going to give you your best for effort, man. Like the Cowboys, I didn't see the Cowboys beating them. Then they lost again. They lost to the Bills. The Bills always play them tough. They just lost to a lot of teams.
They got hit by the Broncos.
They got hit by the Broncos, and they usually own the Broncos. So I would think that was my takeaway from the Chiefs. What about you?
No, that's real. I mean, I think after years of dominance, you start expecting a team to just look good. And I think when you watch that game, I think we take for granted like how good the defensive play calling has been, how good their run defense has been. I don't think they had a 100-yard rusher for a couple years or a couple seasons, you know what I'm saying, which is pretty crazy. But I think what you watch with Mahomes throwing the ball over the field, them getting to the championships, having multiple 10, 12 win seasons, you start to overlook like how much that means to a team.
Right.
If they can't stop the run, and if they can't tackle in the open field, the Chiefs ain't the Chiefs. It doesn't matter what Mahomes is doing. That defense has always been hard-nosed, stop the run, and they're literally gonna make you dial up like real plays and throw the ball down the field. If you can't stop the run, why would a team stop running? You know what I'm saying? Their time of possession is down this year. The amount of third quarter, fourth quarter comebacks and the momentum is down because they ain't been having the ball but a couple minutes into the half. And so I just think you start to take advantage of, or you start to take for granted the things they did really, really well. Yeah. Right? They controlled the ball. They controlled the time of possession. And then they stopped the freaking run and they tackled. And I just don't think their defense is as good. And you could say that's because there are certain names that are gone. Yeah. But also, man, you ain't gonna be amazing all the 6-7 years straight. That was a really, really good defense. I think because they had Mahomes looking amazing, you take that for granted. Yeah, like you said, it's real taxing on all those games, extra games you playing every year, bro. Right. I be thinking Chris Jones must be tired. Like, he gotta be tired. That's a lot of games, bro. You already playing 17 games. Then they go into the Super Bowl every year. Yeah. And if they got a first round bye, they still got to play at least 20 games a season. Yeah, McDuffie's hamstrings ain't holding up. Yeah. And then shout out the Ravens, man. I mean, Lamar's gonna have him on this playoff push, but not having Lamar kind of guarantees you some losses there. Yeah, he don't look like himself though. I've watched every Ravens game this season, and they started out 1-5, and he came back. The first game he had 4 touchdowns against the Dolphins. He looked good, but ever since that game, he ain't looked like himself. He didn't have a hamstring, a ankle, a knee, a toe, literally everything you could think of for lower body injuries he had. So in that game against the Bengals, he just turning the ball over too much, not hitting his open receivers. So they got to get it together, man, because they could be out the playoffs just like the Chiefs. Yeah, no, I hear you. The second place Bills. I don't think anybody looked at this division and was like, this is the year the Bills dump. I mean, maybe I'm just wrong. You know what I'm saying? No, there are people who thought that. But I don't know if I saw the Bills giving up that first place seed. And I don't think this year they're going to touch first place unless there's catastrophic injuries that happen to the Patriots. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. A while back, it wasn't even no footage of this, but me and Khalil was like had a heated debate about the Bills. Like I was telling him, like Josh Allen division is so easy that it's like you can just stamp that he gonna make the playoffs and get a home playoff game. But the Patriots is doing a thing now, and so they face some adversity. But I feel like with the Ravens and the Bills, whoever don't make to Super Bowl or make it to farther in the playoffs, one of their coaches is going to be fired. Whether it's John Harbaugh or Sean McDermott, I don't think you can come back and bring them both back. Like, especially if the Chiefs don't make it, because the Chiefs, the kryptonite for the Bills and the Ravens been the Chiefs. Like, the Ravens lost to the Bills, the Ravens lost to the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game 2 years ago.
This year could very well be a different team that they struggle with.
But I'm saying, like, well, Mahomes beat Josh Allen in the playoffs 4 times already, and if he out of the playoffs, that means Josh Allen should feel like
this should be your time.
Yeah, this should be your year. And if you squander that, and the Chiefs get to reload. But the
Bills struggle with good teams.
Yeah.
And they struggle with teams that actually can fucking run defense.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm just saying, like, say if the Chiefs out the playoffs and you don't go far the Bills, and even the Ravens, and the Chiefs reload because they're not in the playoffs, so they got better access of picks or whatever. You know what I mean?
I agree with you that, like, window of being able to get to the Super Bowl and not have to face Mahomes. Yeah. Like, that window is opening.
Yeah.
But there are better teams in the AFC now.
No, for sure.
They're just straight up better. You know what I'm saying? I think some of the teams on the bottom have gotten better as well, to where Indianapolis and Indianapolis, Jacksonville, the fucking Texans. I don't think anybody's going to want to walk into Houston. If I'm Josh Allen, I just threw a couple picks against Houston. I don't want to walk in there.
Game, for sure.
The fucking wild card? Oh, dude, they're getting blasted, dog.
I just think if you Lamar or Josh, you could go in, like, the only person that's equivalent to them, like we talk about, is Pat, right? So if you go in there facing Bo Nix, you're gonna be like, bro, I'm better than him.
Well, I don't want to see, and that's where, like, that conversation in real life, it doesn't necessarily boil down.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, they're not playing top 5 QB ball this year.
Right.
Like, they are just not.
No.
They are top 5 quarterbacks, and we know that. And this is my point about Bo Nix, right?
Yeah.
I'd take him up if he was just doing whatever, but got some dog in him, and he got dogs behind him. And I know that this defense going to make you struggle. So if he takes some shots down the field, man, and you get Troy Franklin in the end zone, Marvin Mims returning punts. Now you're down 14 to the Broncos at halftime in a wild card game. This is my point, right? It's not about necessarily the QB versus QB play. They're going to miss this fucking window without Mahomes in it.
Right.
Because we turning the ball over, taking games against the fucking Houston Texans for granted. Like, we about to just get it back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, these teams aren't garbage anymore.
So I got a question. So do you think, but wouldn't you say it's more feasible if Lamar and Josh lost to Patrick Mahomes versus losing to a Bo Nix or a Daniel Jones?
This year or any other year?
Like, just saying in general.
I think this season, because of how those other teams are playing, the reality is, I don't even know if the Chiefs are going to make it to the playoffs.
Right.
The teams that are making it to the play, I mean, now if they face the Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars, they're going to go to the, you know what I'm saying? They're going to go. But I'm like, bro, if you got to walk into New England,
which is looking like that's going to be the number 1 seed.
You win a wild card, you got to walk into New England. You tell me. I ain't seen anything to make me confident that the Bills will win that game.
No, that's what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying. My point, what I was trying to say was, like, if you go into Kansas City Stadium, Arrowhead, right?
Yeah.
You like, damn, we at their stadium, we already playing against an all-time great quarterback. It's already, the odds are stacked against us to win that game. You go to this is gonna be Drake May's first playoff game.
Yeah. No. I see what you mean, but what I'm saying is, if there was any year to go into Arrowhead and try to, you know what I'm saying? If they're gonna try to make the wild card at 9-7, 10-7, you know what I'm saying?
I think they gotta run the table. If they lose any more games, they done. Because you gotta think,
Yeah,
the people you said, the
Texans,
Texans, the Jaguars, the Colts, and the Bills. Right, the Bills. There's no way they're gonna win the division right now.
Here's my thing. The teams, like the actual, not the quarterbacks, the teams that are above them in the playoff push are playing complementary football
for sure.
And if we gonna boil it down to the quarterback, them motherfuckers ain't showed me something that would be like, oh, this is gonna take them over the top. I don't think the Ravens are playing like a good football team right now.
Yeah.
They've had good moments. But they looked bad against Cincinnati. You know what I'm saying? Like that looked bad. And the scheme it felt pretty stupid. And it's like that old, outdated scheme that you have with Lamar where we kind of don't know what we're doing. We're like twiddling our thumbs and then we're like, oh, we should probably have him run for 45 yards.
Not even that. They needed to get a ball to Derrick Henry. I was like, I don't understand. He hit off almost a 30-yard run for a touchdown.
Yeah,
you know how many carries he got after that? The whole game, 7. 7 carries. That was it. And he come on, brother. The Bengals are one of the worst run defense in the whole league. That was a terrible game plan.
I think every time you get to an important moment in the Ravens season, the coach tells you why they don't want to win.
Yeah, no, for sure. I agree with you.
All right, there's a couple divisions in football that are getting a little spicy. You got the AFC South with the Colts, the Jags, and the Texans. And then you got the NFC North with the Bears, the Lions, and the Packers, not to mention the NFC West with the Lions. Or the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Niners. Out of these 3 divisions, which one is the most competitive? And what are the 3 teams that you think are going to come out of these divisions?
Okay, so before we started shooting, me and Lil was discussing this for a while. Right now, I'm gonna say it's the NFC West is the hardest division. The Rams just lost to the Panthers, which I don't even want to talk about because they just fucked up my parlay.
Caveat: I love the Panthers. They show up and then 1 week they ass and they don't know what to do, and they're not running the ball to Rico Dowdle, which just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then the next week they just beat the hell out of a good team or score a lot of points on a good team. Not that they beat the hell out of the Rams.
For sure.
But go ahead.
But no, so, the Rams just lost. The Seahawks just beat the Vikings. And the Niners just beat the Browns. So that division is not locked up yet.
No.
So that's a hard division. And I think 3 teams go out of that division in the playoffs. So the NFC North, what we was talking about earlier, I think the Lions, they're going to have to keep winning because if they don't, I think they're out of the playoffs, especially because the Packers, they had the tiebreaker over them. They won 2 out of the games that they played each other, and they don't have an actual loss on their schedule. If the Lions go 10-7 and the Packers go 10-6-1, the Packers are in the playoffs because they got that tie.
I hate the way that rule is created.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, that's a game they didn't win. And it benefits them on the schedule against another team with the exact same record.
Right.
You feel me? Just because they didn't lose that game.
And that's why that Thursday night, the Thanksgiving game was important because now that y'all lost the tiebreaker.
You're right about that for sure.
I would go with the NFC West as the conference that I think 3 teams will go out in the playoffs for that.
Okay. I think the toughest mix of games in terms of being able to decide seeding will be the AFC South. Not because they're the best games, but because it literally is probably going to be the toughest. It's probably going to come down to the last week of the year.
Yep.
You got the Colts who got an injury to their quarterback, Daniel Jones. He played through it today. And they lost to the Texans. And then you got the Texans, and this defense is getting better and better week after week, which seems crazy because it's a long season.
Yep.
And you think guys are starting to get hurt.
And CJ just came back.
Dude, they're playing more violent. You know what I'm saying? I like what I'm watching, but I wouldn't want to play them if I'm a team. The Niners went in there and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I think nobody want to see Houston if they get in the playoffs.
Hell no.
Just them edge rushers, Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter, and then you got Kamari Lassiter and Derek Stingley in the backfield.
Dude, and then you got Aziz at the linebacker. They're just, the whole team is we're trying to put you in the coffin. Whole team trying to put you in the coffin. So I do think that division, it's going to be toughest to pull out the winner of the AFC South from that division, given they'll all be in the same mix at the end of the year. The best division obviously is the NFC West. I think what we're watching is high quality football. I know we watched Sam Darnold turn the ball over a lot one week. I know we watched Brock Purdy turn the ball over a lot one week and win.
Yeah.
But what these offenses and defenses are doing and calling up with players that they have. Mm-hmm. It's times I don't even know who on the field making a tackle because they're like the third or fourth guy coming up.
That's Robert
and to
Saleh.
me, like that's Robert Saleh, but it's also like the Rams are bringing up Forbes and he's turning into a fucking incredible defensive back. And then the Seahawks, anybody they draft, their defense looks so fire. Yeah. So I think there's something to be said about the young guys they develop, and the culture in the NFC West is just like every week is a bloodbath, and then when they play each other, it's like, it's just battery. I think it's the best brand of football. When the offenses are good, it's even better. But sometimes these guys turn it over. Who cares? Everybody can't be Matthew Stafford.
No, I'm with you for sure. That it's gonna really come down to that last game. I think, like you said,
Rams Niners.
Yeah.
Or no, Seahawks
Niners. Yeah.
Man, last thing on our recap list is the man, the myth, and the legend himself, who's probably gonna destroy the sack record. Myles fucking Garrett.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Myles Garrett, man. If he's one of the very few players in the NFL we got that if he wanted to retire right now, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. And the fact that he's getting
on a losing ass team.
Yeah, the fact that he's getting the sacks that he's getting on the quarterbacks is real. Like, you gotta tip your cap off to him because you gotta think the Browns are rarely ever up. So, like, you know what I mean? So, usually when you up and you play facing a team that gotta throw their way back to win or try to get back in the game, that's where you get more of your time to get sacks on the quarterback. Yeah. But he's still getting them and they're not up. So, I just think, man, he gonna win Defensive Player of the Year for sure. I think he should break the sack record, and nobody can say, they got an extra game because he got 19 sacks right now, and they're not even close to week 17 right now. So,
yeah, he's gonna break the record by week 15. That record gonna be broken.
Yeah, for sure.
They played
Tennessee. They played Tennessee. He might break the record next week.
He might have that might be the J.J. Watt game where he started tipping and catching them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I want to say is this man is like an absolute athletic freak. Mm-hmm. Like what he can do. I don't know if y'all ever seen Myles Garrett hoop.
Yeah, no, I seen him hoop.
Brother,
sure.
What the fuck? Like that dude's throwing pads on and trying to hit somebody. That's scary.
No, for sure.
But the Browns sadly have played with an incompetent quarterback for probably about 4.5 weeks, so they threw their season away. I don't know why they drafted Dylan Gabriel, but that defense is really good. Like, and I want to. Like, there was a couple teams they beat this year. They beat the Packers. And they played really, really hard against a couple of teams and kept it close.
Yep.
Myles Garrett has there are a couple covered sacks in his sack total that, like, you look in the back end, ain't nobody fucking over.
Yeah.
You could shoot a laser beam at the offensive player, and it's going to be a defender that catch it. Man, them guys in the back, they hold it down for Myles Garrett. It's probably like 5 or 6 of them sacks. That's due to everybody being locked up.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to that Browns defense. But, man, it's been a wild season. We got a couple weeks left to go. Go Niners. I know for the Raiders, their season ended about 11 weeks ago.
No, the season. No. The season ended when this fucking guy said Geno was the best quarterback we had in the last 25 years. That's when the fucking season was over. And I told this nigga pump the brakes, and he didn't listen to me.
The reason I don't care is because I'm not a Raider fan, and I can say that and not.
He really jinxed us, bro.
I don't have no care in my heart. But also, Geno, did you hear what came out, though, before we move on?
What?
Your boy, who I said should never be a head coach or any coach in the NFL ever again, and Chip Kelly.
Oh, yeah. He got fired.
Hot Chips Kelly.
Yeah.
Bro was calling plays that they didn't even have. Like, he was calling plays they didn't even practice, or he just calling shit. Imagine you, Geno, you don't know what's going on. Your offensive line is garbage. And you get a whole play package you ain't heard before.
Let him.
You like, wait, am I tripping?
Let Geno go, bro.
But I'm knowing
gotta get him out of here.
It's something that has to do with, like, your confidence, bro, and the coaching that you got.
He out here flipping off fans, bro. You didn't see that? He flipped the fans off when we.
Yeah, because fuck y'all.
Fuck him. No Diddy. He's worse. How you gonna flip us off? You the one that's putting out bad product. Didn't you say that? You say you don't like. It's a lot of quarterbacks that's putting bad product.
He's putting an awful product out there.
He might not even be.
I was just saying it doesn't help when your coach is calling plays that you actually can't recognize.
No, I'm with you for sure.
That's wild.
Sure. But that's Brady. Brady wanted him though.
Chip Kelly.
Brady wanted him.
Brady wants your organization to fail,
and he wanted Geno Smith over Sam Darnold.
He wants your organization. There you go. He wants your
smart guy. He didn't want to draft Shador. Beat you in your own stadium.
If we're making statements based off of Geno Smith before the Raiders, I can't blame him. I can't blame him.
Yeah.
Looking ahead to Week 14, we're gonna do rapid fire predictions for y'all, and then we're gonna call it a wrap for episode 14. Week 14 in the NFL. First game we got Cowboys and Lions on Thursday night. Who you got?
That was from a hot streak, but the Lions need this game like bad, so I'm gonna go with the Lions. They need the game bad.
I was about to put a bet out there. I'm going with the Lions. This is going to be like a 35-34 type game. Stupid high scoring. I just think the Cowboys David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs is a serious backfield, and they have to bounce back in a big way.
For sure.
And I think they will. Sunday night game, Titans-Browns. This is the number 1 pick versus the blackballed 5th round pick.
I don't think they on Sunday night though. Nobody want to see that shit.
No, I didn't mean Sunday night. My bad.
But
Sunday.
I'm gonna go. Nobody. I'm gonna pick the Browns. I think that should be a close. It's gonna be a close game though. But I think Myles Garrett gonna have, like we said, he gonna have
sacks,
force fumble or something, or a pick 6 or something. It's gonna be something. So I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Seahawks, I'll go with the Browns too. That goes without saying. Seahawks, Falcons.
I'm going with the Seahawks. Falcons just. They don't even got. They don't got their 1st round pick. They gave it to the Rams.
They lost to the Jets.
Yeah, trash.
Hey, and I don't fuck with Aaron Glenn, but the Jets are not good at all.
No, we fooled them for sure. But I'm just saying the Falcons don't even got a 1st round pick this year. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they need to fire everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Is Arthur Smith still in that organization?
Nah, he offensive coordinator for the Steelers.
Oh, okay.
But the Rams is happy because they get that 1st round pick, and that might be like a top 10 pick. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Colts Jags. This is one of them games that decides that will decide their division.
I just think that's a real 50-50 game, but I'm gonna just go with the Jags because I really don't think Daniel Jones should be playing with a fractured fibula, and I just think he is real incompetent right now.
Yeah.
What about you?
You start putting more heat on Daniel Jones to start melting. He's an ice cube. Commanders, Vikings.
Who you got? You pick.
I got the Jags.
Okay.
Well, unless your boy rushes for fucking 300 yards, because that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I got the Jags.
Okay.
Commanders, Vikings. This is a mid-off.
I think Jaden supposed to be back, so I'm gonna pick the Commanders. They say he's supposed to be.
If they put him back in this season.
I'm just telling you.
I've said this multiple times on the pod. On the pod, I've said it multiple times. In one season, why do they keep throwing him back out there when his little ass gets hurt? He hella skinny. Put him in the gym.
Yeah.
Put him in the gym. He gonna keep breaking bones.
I'm with you, but you have faith in fucking J.J. McCarthy?
That's irresponsible. They're not playing him. He got a ghost injury. He got a concussion or something.
I know we don't got time like that, but the Vikings really dropped the ball letting Sam Darnold go. I know he had a bad game.
What sense did that make? You watch him all year though. You watch him all year.
They went 14-3 or something with him, and they just let him go.
14-3, and he had 15 pretty great games.
Yeah, and then J.J. McCarthy, y'all only win 4 games, and y'all won a couple of them without him.
Did the Seahawks play the Vikings?
Yeah, they won.
That was today?
Yeah, they won.
By how much? 40?
They won I think it was 26-0 last time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. But
that's a sorry organization. Bills Bengals. I got the Bengals. Let me stop because the Bengals can't stop a nosebleed from running the ball.
The Bills need that game though, so I'm gonna go with the Bills. They need that game.
Okay, so if the Bills decide to do what they should do and establish the run early and often, they will win. If they don't and they're like, hey, go ahead, Josh.
Yeah.
Do some bullshit. He gonna be out there doing all types of shit, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good game though.
All right, Saints Buccaneers.
Oh, Bucks for sure.
I'm taking the Bucks by 30. Steelers Ravens. This is going to be a slugfest.
That's gonna be like a 3-point game. I'm gonna go with the Ravens, but I'm not confident in that pick.
I'm going Ravens. I'm going Ravens. Your boy gonna get it together. Dolphins Jets.
Dolphins.
I'm going Jets because they need another one.
Dolphins. Nobody talking
Get them
about
another win,
the
boy.
Dolphins is running the table right now. They over like a 4-game winning streak.
They're like
bro.
what? 6 and no, they have 5 wins.
They like 5 and 7 right now.
I don't care.
I'm just, saying,
I'm just
bro.
letting you know. I don't care at all.
I know you can't have too much faith into it, so you're right. But I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
have
with the
no
Dolphins.
faith.
Yeah,
They be winning because he be
Yeah, Devon Achane been doing his thing, man,
handing
bro.
that ball over.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm taking the Jets just because I want to see them win again. I can't believe they beat the Falcons today. But they're also starting Tyrod Taylor.
Over
So when you
Justin
have somebody
Fields.
who knows how to play the quarterback position, that's what happens.
Yeah.
Broncos Raiders.
Just Broncos.
Okay,
Next question.
Broncos by 1,000.
Next question.
Rams Cardinals. I got the Rams by 15.
Man, fuck the Rams. They ruined my day today. But we gonna pick the Rams.
Bears Packers.
I'm gonna go Packers. I'm
not gonna
Michael
lie.
Parsons game.
This should be the Sunday night game.
I know, right? But nobody thought the Bears would be the first seed in the NFC right now. So that's
The
why.
Bears defense is balling.
Yeah, Nashawn Wright gonna get paid.
Yeah.
He gonna get
Nashawn
paid,
Wright,
bro.
hey.
Shout out him. He gonna get paid for sure.
Yeah, he been doing the damn thing.
He leading the league in picks.
I'm taking the Bears, but God damn it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna take the Packers. That Packers defensive line gonna get home. I know they've been trying to get the ball out of Caleb's hands a little bit more often, but it's gonna be tough. I think that Packers defense gonna do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Texans Chiefs. This is a Sunday night game.
Ooh, I think if CJ don't turn the ball over, I think the Texans should win this game. I think that pass rush should get after Mahomes. They left tackle has a dislocated wrist, so he's out, and then they right tackle might be out. He got a messed up
I
elbow.
was just about to say this. This was going to be my opening line. The Chiefs going to be on LinkedIn looking for linemen today. They're
Yeah,
going to
for
be
sure.
hitting LinkedIn talking about
Will
is
Anderson and
anybody
Danielle Hunter?
available. They're just going to go looking for big people. They don't even care if you played
for
before.
sure.
I got the Texans. I just think that the Chiefs are, they're at their wits' end. And I don't think they have like a bunch of players sitting on reserve ready to go.
Yeah.
After some of these veterans and some of these guys have played big roles in their system have gotten hurt. Primarily that offensive line is just, it ain't good. Mahomes be running for his life almost every game.
For sure.
And this is not the team you want to run for your life from. I got the Texans by 3. Eagles Chargers.
Man, we didn't even get to talk about them. I don't know what's going on with them, bro. But I'm gonna go with the Eagles. But something is wrong with them.
Fuck the Eagles,
Something
first
is
and
wrong.
foremost.
Something is wrong with them,
We
bro.
don't got to bring them up.
Yeah, but nah, bro. Everybody was telling me that I'm tripping about what I said about AJ Brown, that it's gonna be his last year, but something wrong with that offense, bro. So somebody gonna have to go, and they ain't gonna let go of Jalen Hurts. I don't think so. I think AJ out of there in that offensive coordinator.
I think we're just
probably
like
get out of there.
watching them play with way too many fucking expectations. What do we expect to happen?
Bro, what are you talking? You think that
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but I'm also like
bro? I'm just
facetiously,
saying.
what do we expect them to like every drive score a touchdown?
Bro, did you
Saquon,
not watch
185 yards every game?
I know you watched the. Bro, they look bad, bro.
No.
Even the game when they gave up, they was up 21-0, and they let the Cowboys
What do
come
you
back.
expect to happen? is
To
my
be
question.
confident. They don't look confident right now. Jalen Hurts is always overthrowing somebody. Saquon Barkley do not look like himself. He do not. He don't look like himself, bro.
Well, I will say, he receives a lot of contact within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. I don't know if, do we expect him to just jump over people?
But you
every
gotta
time?
think, bro, it's not even just that. I mean, his offense, Lane Johnson out, yeah, but he ain't look out like himself the whole season, though.
Yeah, I know what you mean on the burst and the speed.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you expect him to just be
You remember last year,
running
bro,
through
when
the line over
he
people?
came back last year, or when he was first season with the Eagles, he was breaking off 50-yard runs
Yeah.
every game, bro. He ain't did that one time this year.
I mean, I think once you got halfway into that season, there's
Yeah.
a level of they've been rolling and
Yeah.
they leaned into what was rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they didn't get off to that start this year. They didn't build that like level of momentum in their run game to like expect that this year. And so I don't think they even call the same plays that they called last year when he was balling and getting them 25 carries a game, 27 carries a game.
But I think that's why, what you're saying, I think that's why he having a bad season is because he got so many touches. He got almost 500 touches last year.
Well, and at a certain point, bro was trying to go for like records. Yeah. He was trying to run through everybody's face.
Yeah.
He making business decisions for a 5-yard second down run, bro. You know what I'm saying?
He really don't look like himself, though, bro. I don't know what's going on, but they got to fix that because they could be one and done in the playoffs.
I know. I got him in fantasy, so he definitely ain't been a so. And part of what I mean is, do we expect Jalen Hurts to be this like?
He just
like the deliverer of a great offense. I didn't watch them go win the Super Bowl as a deliverer of a great offense. He did actually the minimum amount of work as you know what he reminded me of?
You gonna say Brock Purdy?
Hell fucking yes. When they won the Super Bowl, maybe not aspects of the Super Bowl game, but the road to the Super Bowl.
The road to the Super Bowl.
Oh, that motherfucker.
But that's my point.
Christian.
But this is my point I'm making. If Saquon, like you said, the offense is filled and drove by Saquon, and Jalen Hurts don't have that luxury to just do what you say he's doing, and they keep losing these games, something is wrong with him. Like everybody, like I love Jalen Hurts. We love all our brothers that play quarterback for sure. I'm not even trying to be on that tearing down or whatever. But I'm just saying, bro. You get all this money to play quarterback, they have expectations for you to help lead the franchise. Yeah. If Saquon is not doing this thing, they still expect you to throw the ball. You got great receivers. You got A.J. Brown, you got Devontae Smith, and you got Dallas Goedert. You still got to be able to throw the ball to them.
Okay. They're 8-4?
Yeah.
What do we expect them to be?
Bruh, but I'm just saying, bruh. Like I watched their offense. I watched their offense the whole season. Their season don't look. Their offense don't look good.
We can't talk about the games that they won because I hear you.
Okay,
they did enough to win the games.
Yeah, but what about these last couple games they just played?
You tell me.
They was up 21-0 and they lost that game. Usually when we play Madden at the house, once it's 21 skunk, it's over.
So we had this conversation before, right? Like, who does the blame go to on a 21-point loss?
I think everybody got to take blame on that. I think everybody got to take blame on that.
I for sure agree.
Yeah. I'm not just blaming Hurts.
4 games over 500, though. You make it sound like they're 4 games under 500.
Yeah, but we looking at them. Well, I don't know about you. I'm looking at them in a different lens because they just
because they should have more stats than they should have.
No, they should. The games that they supposed to win, they need to win. That's how you keep being a great team.
Yes, and brother, this is what I be saying. It's football. Like, people finna show up and they finna play, bro, any given day. And they're not exempt just because they have a bunch of fucking great players. Like, You're not exempt from losing to the Giants, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not exempt from getting smacked in the mouth by the Giants.
Yeah.
You know why? Because you think it's sweet to throw 6-yard out routes and a halfback dive all fucking day. Like, that's why you lost, because you thought it was sweet. You know what I'm saying? I don't think... As much as that's like a problem of the players, some of that is the design of their scheme. Like, if we're not like pushing the edge of the offense, if I'm not even challenging my quarterback to push the ball down the middle of the fucking field so that the linebackers have to have integrity when they drop back, then I'm going to wait right here in this box for Saquon. And if he's not coming, then I'm running straight at the motherfucker running the slant, because they've been running the same shit. The 6-yard in, the slant, the smash routes, the combo routes. Yep. I don't think there's a lot of creativity in their offense. And so I'm like, when they won doing the simple shit.
But you think there's no creativity in their offense because of the limitations of their quarterback?
I don't know.
Maybe he's only comfortable throwing them type of routes.
Here's what I'm saying, right? I posit that their style of winning indicates that they don't need to have a tear the fucking roof off offense. What they need to do is enough to win. And what the watcher doesn't feel good doing, it's like, man, y'all got all these superstars. Why aren't you just maxing out the superstars? If they're 4 games above 500,
okay,
you know what I'm saying? Playing an all lives matter offense, the Steve Kerr style offense.
I'm with you.
That's what I'm saying. What is the issue? We expect them to all have
offense don't look good.
1,000 yards. No, I'm not saying it looks good. What I'm saying is if they're doing enough to win,
but they're not doing enough to win because they just lost 2 games in a row.
So what do they say after the press conference? What I'm gonna ask you is, what do they say after the press conference?
What do they say?
Do they say we need to blow all this up and change it, or we need to get back to who we are?
I know that AJ Brown was voicing these opinions.
No, not him. That motherfucker.
But not even about him running the ball. Just saying the offense don't look competent.
No, I agree.
So that's what I'm saying. He said that it wins. It's not like he's saying that after they lose. That's why I say you don't.
What does the quarterback say?
Jalen Hurts gonna say the shit that's ChatGPT quotes.
No, but what does he say all the time though? What's the one thing he say?
I don't know. He say a lot of shit.
He don't care about numbers.
They ain't winning.
No,
they not winning.
And he say this shit all the time. But what I'm telling you is if the quarterback is saying this, then the style and the personality of the offense is gonna look that way. He's the motherfucker giving the ball away. So if he's over here talking about, well, I don't really care how it looks. Yeah. I just care that we win. This shit is gonna look ugly.
Okay.
I promise you that. If the quarterback is saying, well, we just gonna do what it takes, and I'm not, and he's also not like throwing for 300 yards. This shit's gonna look ugly.
I promise you.
Do we expect him to do something he ain't done yet?
No, but I promise you, if they keep playing like this, they will be one and done in the playoffs.
Fuck the Eagles. I can't stand them. All right, that's a wrap on Week 14. We extended the predictions a little bit, but thank you for rocking with us. If you've been here this long, go ahead, like, and subscribe.
Man, get a damn hoodie while y'all at it.
We got hoodies available. Tap in with us. Our songs of the day before you get out of here are
J. Cole, Back to the Topic. Actually forgot it.
And Still Ray by Raphael Sadiq. You know your boy always bringing you town favorites. Rock with us on all platforms. Standonitpod podcast. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all the things.
All of that. Facebook. No, we ain't on Facebook. Just
catch us next week. We're dropping on YouTube.
Shout out to the fantasy playoffs start next week. I just smacked them in fantasy, even though I'm probably not going to be in the playoffs. He's not making it to the playoffs. It's all good, though.
I'm telling you. Hey, appreciate y'all for rocking with us. That's it. Peace.
You pick the side, I just hope you gon' stand on it.